On today's show, we got a game pod. We're bringing back a fan favorite,
Satnam Shane.
We'll explain that game. And of course, NBA 2K coming out.
NBA 2K22, Luka and Dirk on the cover. We're going to talk about some ratings on the games. And one player for the Mavericks will genuinely surprise you.
On today's Locked On Mavs.
Doncic, and this is Locked On Mavericks podcast.
Dallas Mavericks are NBA champions. Bang! Bang! It's good! And the Mavericks have won the game!
If you don't believe, you shouldn't be here.
And welcome. You are locked on to the Dallas Mavericks. My name is Nick Angstead, media member and coordinator for the Locked On Podcast Network. And joining me, as always, my co-host, writer for the Dallas Mavericks, the 2K Karooner, the One More Thing King. What you got for me, Isaac Harris?
NBA 2K22. So I said back months ago, I was like, you know what? I think I've reached the stage in my life that I don't think I'm going to get 2K this year. And then bam, Luka's on the cover. He's the cover athlete. Everything's about Luka. And then Dirk's on the cover. And I'm like, all right, I have to get it. And then I just want to shout out to NBA 2K for sending me a free copy. And got all the media kit today. And it was a lot of fun to look through it and to see the ratings on the game. I told my wife, I was like, this is the closest I'll ever be to an influencer.
You idiot.
Isaac has sold out. He's sold out. He's an influencer now. He's taking the bribes.
So if you enter Isaac20, you get 20% off using my code. If you like and subscribe this podcast, then you can.
They're not even paying us. They just gave you 2K for free. So we're doing a game pod today. We're playing 3 games today. Isaac is making me guess the Mavericks 2K ratings and a bunch of other stuff with NBA 2K. The Mavs all-time team in 2K22 is up. And then we'll be playing
Satnam Shane.
or Framed. Again, we want to make sure that people know we had a comment about this last time. This is not because Satnam was a big shame for the Mavericks or that he should be shamed or anything like that. It is for the alliteration, for the rhyme scheme there. The game is Satnam Shame or Framed. These are real comments that people say all across Mavs internet, Facebook mostly. Isaac has to guess which comments are real and which comments are fake. It's some great stuff. And then we'll play a couple of would you rathers towards the end. So Isaac, the 2K influencer, take it away.
Well, I want to give a shout out to a lot of Mavs fans you probably follow. Chris Henderson, shout out to Hendo, has a lot of the connections in the video game world, shoe world, and got me hooked up with the 2K people on this because we always talk about 2K when we're at Mavs games. So one of the first things to do, I like to go to the Mavericks roster and say, all right, let's look at the ratings. Let's see how accurate.
It's the first thing everyone does.
Yeah, I love it. And you got to see the graphics stuff. Some of the graphics and screenshots look absolutely insane on the game. But so we're going to play a little game based off the ratings here. I'm going to give. So if you're unfamiliar with 2K, every single player has literally a number like grade for every little category on the court. Like IQ to offensive rebounding to vision to, everything, 3-point shooting, everything you can imagine. So I'm just going to pick it. I have a couple of players that I'm going to give just 3 ratings to Nick and say, can you guess the Mavericks player that I am describing?
Cool.
So the first one, this player has a B+. We'll just do the letter grades for these.
Is how you give me a number?
A B+ on perimeter defense. A D+ as in dog, D+ for playmaking, and an A- in 3-point shooting.
What is Reggie Bullock, Alex?
This is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Wow.
Dorian Finney-Smith coming in with an A- in 3-point shooting.
In 3-point shooting.
Who would have ever?
Now, do they differentiate between pull-up 3-point shooters and just spot-up, or is it just 3-point still? Like, because I know that I haven't had the game in a little while. They used to just do
3-point shooting.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just 3-point shooting.
Wow. So
yeah.
I was surprised getting an A- there. All right.
All right. Next player for IQ with the 4th best IQ on the team with a B. Mid-range F.
Okay.
Inside defense, an A-.
Inside defense.
Inside defense, A-. Mid-range shot, an F. And the fourth best IQ on the team. What Maverick player is this?
This is Kristaps Porzingis.
This is Willie Cauley-Stein.
What? No, I said that wrong. Yeah, it had to be a center, and you said mid-range was F. So, yeah, I messed that one up. Yeah.
With the fourth best IQ on the team.
Fourth best IQ on the team.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Next one.
Okay, 2K.
Okay, 2K. Next one.
Also, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. I'll do the sound.
Okay. I'll save the best one for last.
Okay.
Next one has a B for perimeter defense, which is the third best. He has the third best perimeter defensive rating on the team.
Dorian already got the B+, so.
He has an A for three-point shooting.
Okay.
And he has a 73 free throw rating, which is the third worst on the team. The third worst on the team.
All right, give me the 3 again. So we talked to
he's the third best perimeter defensive player on the team. He's the third worst free throw shooter on the team, and he has an A for his three-point shooting.
Who is Maxi Kleba? It's Reggie Bullock.
Who is Luka Doncic?
No!
They have him as the third best perimeter
defender.
Yeah, and they're really low on those free throws.
He's overrated now.
But his free throws are the third worst on the team.
The third best perimeter. Okay, so do you have any more that we're going to go through, or can you go through the...
I have a couple of more.
But the perimeter defenders are... Dorian is number 1.
Yes.
Then Bullock. Then Maxi. Then Luka. Or is it... No, Luka is third.
For perimeter defense, I have it right here. Dorian Finney-Smith is number 1, according to 2K. Josh Green, number 2.
Okay, I want to make sense, yeah.
And Luka Doncic, number 3. All right, next one.
Hold on. Bullock's not even in there?
No, he's not. Bullock's really underrated on this team. Like, it's kind of sad. But
Luka Doncic. It makes me want to do the dance. All right, give me another.
This one has an 80 three-point shooting.
Okay.
Ninth best on the team.
80 for three-point shooting is the 9th best on the team. This team is good three-point shooters.
82 help defense. The best help defender on the game.
Okay.
77 durability. The second lowest.
Is this Kristaps Porzingis?
Hey!
I got that one.
Okay. This guy has an 86 speed, which is the highest on the team.
Okay.
He has a D for IQ.
Oh, dang.
And he has a 53 for steal, which is the second highest on the team.
This is Trey Burke, Alex. No.
This is Josh Green.
Dang. I keep forgetting and missing Josh Green.
Okay. I just had this one's just
this is a hard game.
This is just the broad one, and this is my last as far as ratings. So just the overall ratings for the team. Luka Doncic, 94. Kristaps Porzingis, an 84. Who's the next player?
84 for Kristaps Porzingis is number 2. The next player, okay, you already said Bullock. You said Bullock is underrated.
Oh, I'm not kidding you. They don't even have Bullock as a top 10 player on this team.
Ooh.
As far as overall rating.
So the next player is Tim Hardaway Jr.
Next player is Tim Hardaway Jr. at a 79. Then you have who? As the 4th highest rated player in the Mavericks.
Well, Dorian got an A for threes. I'm thinking it might be Dorian.
Dorian's close. Dorian's at 6. So Brunson's number 4 at 78. Wow. And the 5th highest rated Maverick.
It's Willie. They gave him like a ridiculously high.
At a 77. Higher overall rating than Dorian, Maxi, Willie, Dwight, Reggie Bullock is none other than Moses Brown.
Oh, Moses Brown! I thought it was going to be Boban.
Dude,
wow, Moses Brown.
I promise you, I was cycling through the teams and I went over to the roster and it shows you the top 5 players on the team as far as overall ratings. And it didn't even have like an actual picture for the 5th player. I'm like, the crap's that? I look at him like, Moses Brown is the 5th highest rated player on the Mavericks on this game. I don't know what that says about the Mavericks, or if that says more about 2K or Moses Brown, that he's really good and we don't know, or
Moses Brown. I mean, the measurables and all that kind of stuff, the rebounding, the inside game, like all that kind of stuff lends itself to video games better than on the court.
Very true. Very true.
Where's our guy?
Boban.
Do you want to be honest?
Is he in the 60s?
No, Boban's at 74.
Okay.
Tyrell Terry is the last guy on the team at a 70. But like Reggie Bullock's has the same overall as Boban. As 74.
Man, they change him throughout the year now too, right?
Yeah. But I will say Reggie
Bullock.
Bullock on the game, it looks identical to him. So I also have the overall Mavericks all-time team. If we have time later on, we could take some guesses on who that starting five is. But
we'll get into that in the third segment. But coming up, we got a fan favorite.
Satnam Shane.
We'll get into that coming up. But before we do, let me tell you about BetOnline. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to put down some money on sports. We just saw the Dallas Cowboys almost beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but they covered. The spread went to 9.5. So if you bet on the Cowboys, you won some money in this game. So go and check out betonline.ag. And right now, use the promo code LOCKEDON. You'll get a 100% welcome bonus with your first deposit. You put in $100, they'll give you $100 to use on the site. So go check it out, betonline.ag. You can bet on some more stuff, more football games. Isaac, football is back. We both love it.
Oh, let's go.
We're in it. We're excited about the weekend's games.
American football.
My Bengals are a 3-point underdog to the Minnesota Vikings. The Bengals are at home. That one's interesting. Joe Burrow. Very, very used to that by this time. The over/under is 47 in that game. Interesting. I may go under. I may go under in that game. But we'll see. All kinds of good stuff on betonline.ag. Use the promo code LOCKEDON. Also, tell me if you've heard this before. Direct TV. You have all these different things that you have, streaming services on, and you have cable, you have YouTube TV, you have all these different things that you have plugged into all this other stuff. You need something to compile, to collaborate, to put all the clutter together, and that is Direct TV Stream, to finally get your TV together in a simple way to get all that entertainment you love without the hassle all together. It's Direct TV Stream. That means no more juggling remotes, no need to buy another device ever again, and the best part, there's no annual contract. So get rid of the clutter and the confusion. Get your TV together with Direct TV Stream. You can learn more at directtv.com. Again, directtv.com. Compatible device required. Content varies by package. All right, Isaac Harris, let's get into our next game here. We just talked about the NBA 2K ratings for the Mavericks that just came out, and now we're doing one of our favorites.
Satnam Shane.
Or frames. Again, these are real comments that people have said, MFFLs, apparently they are Mavs fans, that have said across the internets. And Isaac will have to figure out which ones are real and which ones are fake. And again, I want to emphasize, not a Satnam. We're not trying to put down Satnam Singh. This is just a game in his honor, basically. First one was a post on Facebook. It was a fake trade idea. Here's the fake trade. Now the comments will be the real or fake that we'll have to figure out. But this is a real post. Mavs get Marvin Bagley, Tyrese Maxey, and Tristan Thompson.
This is already weird.
I know. The Sixers get De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield. So they get basically the Kings backcourt. And the Kings get Ben Simmons and Kristaps Porzingis. So really weird trade. The Mavs get Bagley, Maxey, and Tristan Thompson. But these are the comments. 2 of them are real. 1 of them is fake. You'll have to tell me which one is fake. All right. First one.
Just trying to figure out how that money works for.
I don't know if it does, but it worked for the graphic. First comment. Wow. Sacktown is getting a steal. Second one. KP is untradeable. We still owe him about $100 million, and he is injury prone. No team will pay $100 million plus new contract to a tall guy who can't pick rebounds and gets injured quite easily. So first one, Kings got a steal. Second one, KP is untradeable. Third one, bro, chill TF out. You don't know basketball if you think KP is a throwaway piece. He could average 25 plus as a star on his own team. Pipe down, dude. That's the third one.
Okay, the third one. I think the third one's real.
It is.
Because that's my favorite line on social media. Is
Chill TF out.
And what's the second line? It's like, you don't watch basketball, or you don't know
basketball.
Yeah, you don't know basketball.
It actually says you don't know basketball of you think KP is a throwaway piece.
I'm gonna go with the first one is fake. Wow.
It's a fake one, but it's based off of a real comment. I changed the wording around, but the real comment was, damn, Sacktown robbing us. That was the real comment. I just changed the wording around. It's Sacktown robbing us, getting Simmons and Porzingis.
I mean, are they?
It's funny how different they are. One of them's like KP's untradeable. One of them's like KP could be a star, and then the other one's like Sacktown is robbing us. Like, well, no one knows what KP's trade value is right now.
No one does.
All right, next one. This is 2 posts back to back. We'll do the first one first. A small ball lineup potential. This is a real post that was posted in Mavs Facebook. A small ball lineup. Trey Burke, Jalen Brunson, Tyrell Terry.
Does Rick have a login on Facebook?
Tim Hardaway Jr. and Josh Green at center. They wanted to know what people thought about this potential small ball
no
lineup.
Way this is real.
It's a real post, I swear. There's a graphic with it and everything.
I say this one is fake.
No, someone took time to put this together. A small ball lineup of Burke, Brunson, Terry, Tim Hardaway, and Josh Green.
Tyrell Terry and Trey Burke on the floor together. Just what's the smaller version of water bugs?
It's nothing. Nothing's the gnats.
The gnats.
One of these is fake. 2 of these are real.
Okay.
Look like a gang of garden gnomes. Second one, bring back Yogi Ferrell to complete the set.
Hey, he's available.
He is available. Third one, you know Christmas is right around the corner. Elves lineup.
Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to go with the elves one's fake. That just seems too weird.
That one is absolutely real. Elves lineup is real. He's like, you know Christmas is right around the corner. Elves lineup. I did not come up with that one.
How do we know the elves are short?
And media, and we've seen elves. Actually, elves in Lord of the Ring are not short. So
exactly. That's but
most other places, the Keebler elves, Santa's elves, and he's talking about Christmas. So
Elrond is not short.
All right, so which one is fake? The gang of garden gnomes, or bring back Yogi Ferrell to complete the set about this small ball lineup?
I'm gonna hope that garden gnomes is fake.
It's real. I got you on this one. That's a real one. Look like a gang of garden gnomes talking about the small ball lineup. And I made up the bring back Yogi Ferrell to complete the set. I made that one up. All right. So I think this is the same poster, but they decided to post another lineup. This is a real post again on Facebook. This is their lineup. Starting at center at 7'4", Boban Marjanovic.
Nice.
Starting at power forward at 7 feet tall, Willie Cauley-Stein.
Oh, we just took a turn.
Starting at small forward, small in quotes, Moses Brown at 7'2".
No, this is a joke.
Starting at shooting guard at 7'3", Kristaps Porzingis. And starting at point guard at a whopping 6'10", Maxi Kleber. This was a post. Somebody wanted to bring back a giraffe gaff type lineup. Okay, so this is a real post someone made. 2 of these are real. 1 of these is fake. I forgot to
the players, or
we should acquire Taco Fall because Kleber is too short for point guard spot. What's crazy? The second one is what's crazy is 3 of these players can hit threes.
Really? Willie's Instagram
and Boban. And the third one is Maxi got to get out of there. Trade him for somebody that actually can play like Drummond.
Oh, stop it! That third one's fake.
You know people love Drummond.
I know, and there's no way. There's a difference between loving Drummond even after this season, which if you're still there, you think the Drummond one is fake, but we should acquire Taco Fall because Kleber is too short to play point guard one. Because the Taco one, like this whole post is just like somebody just having fun with it. So I'm just assuming it's sarcasm with Taco, but there's no way the third one's real.
You wouldn't think Drummond would be sarcasm too at this point?
No.
You're right. I made that one up. I made that one up. Oh man. All right. Let's do this last one. We should get Jahlil Okafor.
Stop.
Is the post.
Can we not post anything like meaningful on this Facebook
We're in the
page?
dog days, Isaac. There's nothing. I mean, people are complaining about us doing what ifs as a podcast. So people are just making up stuff all over the place. All right, here's the comments. I have to decide which ones of these are fake. Nah, he's good, but he'd take the ball from Luka. Second one. He averaged like 18 his rookie year. I think he can get back to that here. Third one. Y'all want to get rid of KP, but want to sign this guy.
Oh, this all right. One of these are
Fourth one. He's better than Dwight Powell.
Okay, I'm gonna go with
Something in this is fake. The rest of it is real.
I really don't think someone posted and said that he would take the ball out of Luka's hands. Somebody said that.
Yes. Okay. All right, so you got he averaged 18 his rookie year. Y'all want to get rid of KP, and he's better than Dwight Powell.
I think someone definitely said that he's better than Dwight. So
that's true. That's real.
That's real. I'm gonna say he's better than KP's fake.
That one's real. That's a real comment.
Well, okay, y'all went too far on the KP.
Y'all want to get rid of KP, but want to sign this guy. I think that comment was defending KP. But it is funny.
Yeah.
The last one, he averaged like 18 his rookie year. I think he can get back to there.
That's real.
That's real too. All these comments are real, and the post is fake. I made the post up.
The crap. You cheater.
Someone just posted a picture of Jahlil Okafor.
Lost like 8 minutes of my life. I can't get back.
Someone posted a picture of Jahlil Okafor, and those are all real comments under the picture. And no one said we should get him. It was just a picture of Jahlil Okafor. And I made up that someone said we should get him. It was literally just a picture, and it elicited all these responses. I thought that was the funniest part of this. All right, there you go. That is our version of a fan favorite.
Satnam shame.
Or frames. Isaac was framed in the end.
I was.
Coming up, we got some Would You Rathers and possibly the Mavericks all-time starting five in NBA 2K22. We'll talk about that coming up. But before we do, let me tell you about Rock Auto. Rock Auto is the place to get your car parts. They're a family business serving do-it-yourselfers for over 20 years. If you want to do it yourself, you got to know the place to get the stuff to do it yourself. Go to rockauto.com right now. See everything available for your car or truck. It's an easy place to navigate. You don't have to go search through aisles. You don't have to go ask somebody. If you're an introvert, you don't want to talk to people, and you just want to fix your car on your own, Rock Auto is the place for you. They deliver the parts right to your door. You don't have to worry about driving somewhere, especially if your car doesn't work because you're trying to fix it. You don't want to have to drive somewhere to go get a part. So It gets delivered right to your door. That is key and convenient. Go to rockauto.com right now. See all the parts available for your car or truck. Right, Locked On in there. How did you hear about us box? So they know that we sent you. Amazing selection, reliably low prices, all the parts your car will ever need. rockauto.com. Also, I want to tell you about Built Bar. Built Bar is a protein bar that tastes like a candy bar, and they always come out with new stuff. I just grabbed the coconut Built Puffs. The Puffs, I love them. It's got a little marshmallow in it. Now, they have banana cream pie. Covered in 100% chocolate still. Got the protein that you want in there. It's only 130 calories, 17 grams of protein, 5 grams of sugar in a bar with marshmallow in it, covered in chocolate with the banana flavor. Some great stuff there from Built Bar. They're always coming out with new flavors. You have to keep checking back on the website. It's built.com. It's builtbar.com. And the promo code is locked15 if you want to get 15% off. Go get it at builtbar.com. All right, Isaac Harris, let's get into some Would You Rathers.
Yeah, so basically it's pretty simple. I just say, hey, would you rather one of two options? And Nick takes option 1 or option 2. So, and some of them's random, some of them's Mavs related. First one, would you rather a rule change happen that says no more threes or no more dunks?
Oh, this is too hard.
Basically, would you rather go back in time?
Yeah, would I rather go back to the Bob Cousy days, or would I want to stick around to today and outlaw all of? Let me keep the dunks.
I think I agree with you. I
love a good dunk.
I know. There is something fun about this, like the Steph Curry, 30-footers was a lot of fun. And now we have, Dame and Trey's been shooting them a lot. So it's a lot of fun. Luka, sorry. But there's just nothing like a poster dunk.
No,
or
poster dunk is the best.
Breakaway dunk. I'm standing up. I'm not standing up for a pull up 3 on a breakaway.
When Larry Nance yammed on Brook Lopez, it was one of the greatest moments of my life.
Yes. And if that was gone for another 3, no. Next one. Would you rather have the Rockets roster or OKC's roster moving forward?
Oh, see, okay, you asked about the roster, not the picks.
Okay, let's just say, would you rather be the GM for the Rockets or OKC moving forward?
That's a different question. I would rather be the GM for. I think I would rather be the GM for the Thunder. I'd rather be Presti.
Okay, Tillman.
Like people talk about the picks, and sometimes we get too oh, the picks they're so valuable. No, it's just currency. It just means he has more assets. It doesn't mean that they're all going to turn into all-stars. Like maybe. I mean, he turned 3 drafts in a row into all-stars, and Durant, Westbrook, and Harden, and then Serge Ibaka, I guess too. But yeah, it doesn't mean that they're all going to be all-stars. But he's got more to work with and more stuff to play with going forward. So
I think I would lean Houston, even though Tillman is a huge factor of why
Jalen Green's the best player of both.
Exactly. I love their draft. They have a ton of picks coming from Brooklyn, even though those picks will suck.
Hold on. Rylan Stiles is probably listening. Rylan, I didn't mean it. I love SGA. He's great. There's nothing wrong with SGA.
Jackson, you heard who picked Houston.
Jackson is not listening.
No, he's not. But I think I would take Houston. And I think I want to say Houston's more of a destination for free agents to go to than OKC.
Yeah, I guess, but is Houston getting anybody anytime soon? No.
No, they're not. Would you rather sit next to the guy at the game who is the know-it-all coach, who is literally setting, the guy, the person we're talking about that's sitting behind you and be like, what is coach doing? He should have brought it. Why is this player not playing?
Josh Green should have been playing the entire second quarter. What are we doing?
Yeah, basically, if Mavs Twitter was sitting behind you in an audible form, or would you rather sit next to the guy who yells at the ref the entire game?
Oh.
So like the annoying, subtle coaching comments the entire game, the know-it-all, or the yelling at the ref the entire game?
At least the subtle coaching comment one is quieter.
At least I'm not getting a headache. That's a good point.
Yeah, at least the level of noise matters to me. But I'm also probably agreeing with the ref guy. And this season with J Kidd, I may be agreeing with the coach guy too. We'll see.
Okay, my last one. Would you rather one of these two players next to Luka Doncic, not even considering trade package or anything else?
Okay, just straight up.
Would you rather have CJ McCollum or Ben Simmons?
CJ McCollum.
Okay. Do you think that is very easy for all Mavs fans?
No. I think a lot of Mavs fans would pick Ben Simmons, and I get it. But with Ben Simmons, man, like the way he played in that series and in the playoffs, the way he's just played in the playoffs, like that's really holding you back. So if you build an identity around, okay, we have Luka and Simmons. Those are our two guys we're building an identity around. And then all of a sudden that identity goes in the playoffs and can't be what it is. That changes a lot about your team. You're supposed to be able to ramp up and get better into the playoffs and do more of what makes you great in the playoffs. And if you have a guy like Ben Simmons on your team, it looks like what happened in Philadelphia the last couple of years. You just can't do it. Now, they almost made, was the finals of the Eastern Conference Finals off of that Kawhi shot. So they have gotten close, and you can make it happen, I guess, and make it work. But yeah,
I lean CJ too. I think what you would get with CJ is a secondary scorer. You get another shooter.
Now CJ has problems too.
But I would take, he could get buckets when Luka's off the floor. He could play it next to Luka. A little bit easier, I think, to build around with Luka. But yeah, obviously Ben gives you the lockdown defender. So, but it's still, I would go with CJ McCollum. Can I ask you about the Mavericks 2K?
Yeah, let's get it.
Okay, they have all-time rosters on 2K22 for every single franchise. So I looked at the Mavs. Now, sometimes with these rosters, you don't get every single player because there's rights and all that stuff. Like Barkley hasn't been on a game forever. A lot of different players with that. So that's why some players are not in there, so I don't want to. We can't just jump on 2K completely. For
like
instance,
Jordan is not in the Bull, like not for the Bulls.
What? So it's just sometimes there's players that's not in there. So starting 5 for the Mavericks all time.
Are there key omissions that I should know based on what you just said?
There should. So Tyson Chandler's not on it, and
Okay, yeah, that's a weird one where maybe they didn't think about him. Maybe he's not.
it's a weird one. I mean, I would personally have Tarpley on this team, but Tarpley, I just haven't seen him on a game. So yes, let's just operate.
Okay.
Most of the other ones
two
are on
guys
here.
yeah.
Most of the other ones are on here though. Do you want to take a shot, or do you just want me to read it?
Let me take a shot. Let me just.
All right,
guess.
starting 5.
Okay, Dirk.
How'd you know? Yes.
Are they all retired?
No.
Luka Doncic.
Luka is the starting point guard.
Is Jason Terry on there?
No, he's a bench player.
Wow. Okay, Michael Finley's on there.
He's a bench player.
Wow. Okay, Jason Kidd.
A little older. Kid's a bench player on the team.
Wow. Okay, older. Are they going Derek Harper?
Harper's a bench player on the team.
I'm guessing the entire bench right now.
A couple of the other.
Oh,
guys.
Rolando Blackman, obviously.
Rowe is the starting 2 guard on the team.
Okay. So is there a center next to Dirk?
There is, yes. Another rebounder.
And it's not Chandler, it's not Tarpley, it's not
I know, it's Donaldson. So
yeah.
And then the small forward spot, Mark Aguirre.
Oh, I should have got that one. Yeah.
So okay. So you name Finley, Kidd, Jet.
I need the whole bench.
On the bench, Derek Harper.
Sean Marion's got to be on the bench.
He's not.
Wow.
And that's one that I was surprised. And there's a guy that's on it that might surprise you over. Take a guess on a few more players. A few more of them you should probably get.
Is JJ Barea on there?
No, he's not.
That'd be fun. I don't think he's the best, but okay, a couple more players.
So you got the 3 J's.
Okay.
So Mashburn and Jim Jackson's on there.
Oh, Mashburn. Okay.
With Jason Kidd. All 3 of them on the bench, sitting next to each other.
Brad Davis is on there, right?
Brad Davis is on there. Another super, super tall guy who's on the shelf behind me. Sean Bradley. Steve Nash, I think we said
Nash,
him.
Yeah.
And then there's one last one that, remember, Tyson's not on this team. Sean Marion's not on this team. There's one last guy that's on the team that kind of surprised me.
Neither of those 2 guys are on it.
A current Maverick.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Porzingis is on it, yeah.
Wow.
How do Mavs fans feel? If you're at this point in the podcast, 33 minutes, you listen to it on a Friday, should Kristaps Porzingis be over Sean Marion on an all-time Dallas Mavericks 2K roster team?
Wow, that's interesting.
And now we're assuming that there's no rights thing with Marion or Tyson and all that, but
you can. I mean, he's the best offensive center the Mavs have had, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you count him as a center.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's obviously not the best power forward, the offensive power forward the Mavs have had. That one is quite easily the greatest of all time.
The GOAT.
Interesting.
Anyway, that's the team right there.
There you go.
Head coach Avery Johnson. I'm just kidding, guys. Just kidding.
I would not be that surprised, but yeah.
I don't even know if it has a coach on the team. But
there you go, guys. That's the Mavs all-time roster. That's Game Pod Friday, guys. We appreciate you hanging out with us. We will have Media Day in like 2 weeks.
Bro, you serious? 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
We got some stuff. We got some stuff cooking.
I'm stirring the pot.
And I'm eating it. Guys, thanks so much for listening to Locked On Mavs.
Peace out.
Boom!